Hello and welcome to the Daily Meal for Sunday the 17th of October 2021. Now the day after match is Stats Day and this is Stats Sunday. We're going to start off with this. This is from Experimental 361 and it tells you the expected goals and it tells you expected goals over the length of the time of the match. So you can see here, yet again, if you go back and look through some of my other stats videos, this is something that two things that happen all the time, especially when we have a really bad result. The first shot that the opposition have, they score, and you can see that here. The yellow line is Luton. When it goes up, that's a shot on goal. Boom, they had a shot, it went in. First shot they had went in about the 10th minute, whenever they scored. And another thing, shortly after the second half starts, we concede. This happens time and time and time and time again. That match yesterday, this result encapsulated probably everything that has gone wrong when it goes wrong in a Gary Rout team, in a Gary Rout Millwall team. Conceding the first shot on goal, conceding straight on after the second half, lots of effort in attack that doesn't do anything, and it's here, you can see it. And according to the stats, which I'm going to show you later, Luton only has 6 shots on goal and they scored 2 of them were on target and they scored 2. And you can see here, after they scored that second goal, they had one more chance a few minutes later, then flatlined for the rest of the game. The job was done. When they score 2, they know we ain't scoring 2. They know we ain't gonna score 2. We're playing 5 at the back. And immediately after, even when he brought on Matt Smith for McNamara, they know we're not gonna score 2. We can barely score 1. Job was done. They were 2-0 up. Just defend for the rest of the game. Defend, get possession. Just stop Millwall from scoring. That's it. And they did it. We had twice as many opportunities as them. Our XG in the top left 1.8. Theirs 0.6. They shouldn't have won that game. They shouldn't have scored 2 goals. They should have only scored at least 1. And we should have scored at least 1, maybe 2. We had the penalty. That was, well, here's the thing. That's skewed by the penalty. You look at the penalty. Jed Wallace 0.9. The penalty is about 0.7, 0.8. So that's a big chunk of our XG. So you take that out, it's probably going to be 1. But here you go. Look at these little tiny little chances that we have. When the line goes up, that means it's a really good chance. The big blue jump at the end on the right hand side, that's the penalty. It wasn't scored, but it didn't go in. But it's a high XG. The chances we have, they're not high XG chances. And that needs to change. That really does need to change. Okay, let's move on to this. Is from infogoal.net. Again, you can see the XG here in the middle above the red FT. 1.48 to Millwall, 0.4 to Luton. So to get 2 goals from a 0.4 XG is bloody insane. You can see the match events, 11 minutes they scored, and then 53 minutes, and then the change come. One change. Matt Smith, McNamara. Oh, we've gone 2-0 down. Let's bring Matt Smith on. Because he gets goals. But why not start him then? That's the problem. That's the problem. It's not the problem. The problem is the middle of the park. There's not enough people there because you've got 5 at the back. Like, we all know what the problem is. And the thing is, even though he keeps saying 7-game unbeaten run, 7-game unbeaten run, it was disappointing to lose 7-game unbeaten run. It's like we were just waiting. We just keep waiting to get smacked around. We eke out wins 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-1, 0-0. That was your 7-game unbeaten run. 2 1-0s, a 1-1, 1-1, and a 0-0. What a great unbeaten run. Now here's the thing. I said in previous videos, I said in the special I did for Routs 100 games, if you go on YouTube, that's bookmarked at the top. I would prefer to lose and then win, and then lose and then win, than draw. Because you get more points and you win. We play to win the game. Now here's the thing, we got a game on Tuesday. If we win that, who gives a fuck about losing to Luton? I don't. If we go away and win at Sheffield United, I'll be fucking jumping up and down like everyone. But will it happen? Maybe it will, but here's the thing as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we did. But if you keep playing defensively at home, and we keep having these shit results, that's where all the fans, most of the fans go and watch the game. 9,000 season ticket holders, whatever it is we got, and the rest who come game by game. They're the ones paying the money. They see this. How many are we going to take up to Sheffield United? Probably 100, if that. The game's on iFollow, and it's on Sky Red Button. But they'll probably play better at Sheffield United than they did at Luton at home, because of the way he sets up to defend, to not to lose, and then try and get something on a break or on a set play. He needs another way of playing. It's so basic. Let's have a look at the lineup, the ratings, which I don't really rate from this this website, infogoal.net. I mainly come on them for the XG map, but they reckon a man of the match was Jed Wallace, not just Millwall's best player, man of the match, not Cornick or their goalkeeper, but Jed Wallace is man of the match. Really? What's that about? Don't know. That's a weird one. That is a weird one. Man of the match, Jed Wallace, even though he's in the losing team 2-0. Cooper 7.68. A lot of people not happy with Cooper. He got dug out for one of the goals. Definitely, probably blaming him in the match report. We got Ojo on 7.6. We got McNamara, Hutchinson, and Ballard as the lowest rated. And what have we got? So Matt Smith 7.04 when he come on. So he comes off the bench, has less than half a game, and gets a 7 out of 10. Interesting. Absolutely interesting. So let's move on now to stats. The numbers. So possession 54 to 46. 5 attempts on target, 2 to them. So they had 2 attempts on target. Like I said, 2 attempts on target, 2 goals. Now, what do you do with that information? What do you do with that information? Are you going to be looking at the goalkeeper and saying, what the fuck? What, is Rowett going to change goalkeepers? Is he going to have the balls to do it? Is he going to have a word with Bart? Dig him out? What's he going to do? Can you blame Bart for that? I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. maybe something's gonna happen, but how can you have 2 shots on target and 2 goals? So attempts off target 5-2, block shots 4-2. So a lot of huff and puff and not a lot going on. So you see there we have 5 attempts on, 5 attempts off, and 4 block shots, so 14. But you go back to this, and they're not good quality chances, except for the penalty. They're not good quality chances. But when you look at that, you go, wow, we were really attacking. Yeah, with shit. Goalkeeper saves 0-5. So Bart didn't even make a save. Bart didn't make a save, and he's conceded 2 shots. The only 2 shots on target. Total passes, so we outpassed him. So that's the thing. If teams let us have the ball, let us huff and puff, and then they'll get us on the break, that's the way to play. But when we go up to Sheffield United, I guarantee it's probably going to be 60% possession for Sheffield United, and we're going to try and do to them what Luton did to us, and it might work. We might actually win that game. That's how crazy it is. But when we have possession of it, we just can't do anything with it. Total passes 440 to 335. Completed passes 326 to 223. 12 corners to 3. 12 corners. How many goals? Remind me, how many goals did we get from corners in this game? Oh, 0. 2 offsides to 1. 10 fouls to 18 fouls. Bit aggressive, were they? 1 yellow card to 3 yellow cards. So there you go, that's the stats, and we're going to look now at the XG map, which I like looking at from this website. Look at it now. The circle, the bigger the circle, the better the quality of the chance. The big massive one is the penalty. It's not in yellow, so it did not go in, but you already knew that. The smaller the circle, the smaller the quality of the chance. So the quality of our chances are absolutely fucking dog shit. We had this one here. 14% chance, a phobie on 23 minutes. That was the second best chance after the penalty, which is that massive one there. And we've got, who's that shooting from miles away? Jed Wallace, 5%. And the other one, probably, George Evans, 2%, 63. But you can see here, Luton, 2 shots on target, these ones. So from here, and from here, they had 1 in the area, Lockyer, then 3 long ranges. Probably because going back to the Nottingham Forest thing, it may be known that Bart has problems with long shots from this situation, especially if players cut in from their right hand side are left and fire it in. That might be a thing that's known to be in the scouting circles now. But yeah, you can see, look, that's what they had there. That's all they had, and they got 2 goals out of that. What the fuck are we doing there? What the fuck are we doing? So first half, yeah, first half, because we're trying not we set up to not lose the game, and we had as many chances as them, but less quality. All of them in the box, by the way. And you can only see what's coming if you've got half a brain. Well, let's scroll down. Watch this. 1 chance, 2 chances. The goal, then 1 long ranger later. Because they were already 2-0 up. They knew we weren't going to get 2 goals. Bet we might not even get 1. So they just gave up. And here we are with our shitty quality chances. Just slabbed over it anywhere. No rhyme or reason to, are we going down the right? Are we going down the left? Are we doing little cutting in, doing what Thierry Henry, go down the left, cutting on the right, and then shoot that way? No, it's just random fucking shit. Like a madman. Flicking bogeys at the wall. Like, seriously. Anyway. Let's move on to this one, which is a bit more accurate in the player ratings thing than the info goal debt. So, here you go, match summary. Millwall stole the ball often from the opposition. Were poor at finishing, no fucking shit. Played with width, had a large quantity of possession in their opponent's half. Favoured crossing the ball, favoured through balls. Luton were effective at creating goal scoring opportunities from long shot situations. Were strong at finishing, were aggressive and lost possession often. And you can see there the top 5 players, all Luton players. Man of the match, the keeper, Simon Sluga, which you got when he saves a penalty. Keeper saves a penalty, you've got he's up there for contending. Even though that was a shocking penalty by Jed Wallace. Watch it again. Watch Jed's foot as he runs up to the ball when he takes it. He's wide open. His signal. He's not. He's already put his foot in position about a second before he kicks the ball. Like when he swings his leg back, his foot's already like angled at where he's gonna put it. Shocking. He was bragging on Friday about all the homework he done about penalties. It's like, bruh, action is action, mate. So there you go. So here we go. Yeah. Attempts 13-6, 7-5 open play, 5-1 set piece, 1 penalty to 0, 13 shots, 0 goals, 6 shots, 2 goals, 33% conversion rate for Luton Town. It's crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. Pass types 39 crosses. To who? Was Matt Smith on the bench? Was Matt Smith on the pitch when those crosses were going in? 2 through balls, 70 long balls, 371 short passes. Average pass streak of 4. So they basically let us pass it around because, well, what are we going to do with it? Matt Smith's on the bench. Going down the wings, left side, right side. Shot zone. Action zone. Player position. Yep. Like over, you can see what they're doing there. For the 7 on the right hand side, Luton in blue. 7, 11, 18, 17. Pack the middle because we only have 2 midfielders in the middle of the pitch. George Evans and George Saville. Yeah, they pack the middle and overrun us. You need to either move someone in, move the wing backs in, move the players around, do something. Drop a Phobie back. Play Shay up front. Do fucking something. Fucking hell. Oh, what the fuck is this, bruv? Every time. I'm playing, getting overrun in the middle of the park. Time and time again. Okay, let's move on now to... There's the match events again. And here we go. You can see. So, with a better player rating system, 14,227 fans there. To see that, and they were not happy. You could hear the booing. You look up at the badges. 6.33 for Millwall, 7.07 for Luton. Luton were better, and you can see worst rated player on the pitch. But Biakowski 5.5. You got to have a low score when you don't make a save, and the only 2 shots on target go in. It's not very good. Not very good. Aye aye aye. So let's go down and have a look. There you see number Clark for them. Luton, 2 assists. Basically, they were just running through the middle, doing what they wanted because we spread too thin. So Cooper for Millwall. Again, Cooper's got a high score, 7.4. Probably because he's winning headers and stuff, but he headed it to a Luton player, which a lot of people like, oh, it's blaming him for that. Yeah, maybe, probably. But if he heads it forward and there's no Millwall player there, because you've got a massive gap between. You got the 2 in the middle isolated, because the two wide midfielders in quotes are actually defenders, and they're miles away from Saville and Evans. So what the fuck are we doing here? It's a total shots, yeah. We outshot them. This geezer had 2 shots, 2 goals. Bang on. Wallace had 3. 1 would have been a penalty. Cooper had 5. That's probably Cooper's high score. He had more shots than Jed Wallace. Now here's probably you know why he had that. Because most of the match, Smith wasn't on the pitch. So he's the tallest. The target man is Cooper, and Smith isn't on the pitch. Possession in terms of game. So we have most of the possession, and Jed Wallace had 8.3% in possession of the match. Total match possession was just at Jed Wallace's feet. So is that a failure on Jed Wallace? He had enough time on the ball to run the show, and the show was a shit show. Can you say that? I don't know. Pass success percentage. Saville 84, Murray Wallace 83, McNamara 86. So they weren't giving the ball away. Ojo 87, nice. But Cooper 68, Biakowski 50. So even Cooper's was a low score, but he got the highest rating for Millwall player. Possession 63, pass accuracy 63 for Evans. So maybe he should have been sacrificed instead of McNamara. If you want someone who can pass the ball and set something up. Billy Mitchell 83 when he come on. Dribble 6 to 5. Aerials 1. They won more aerials than us. 26 to 32. Smith won 5 when he came on. Cooper's had 7. Everyone's won an aerial except for a Phobie. So you're putting crosses in the box in the first half to a Phobie who didn't win a header. You're playing long balls to a Phobie who didn't win an header. Why don't we just start with Matt Smith, get the goal, and then take him off and put a Phobie on? If Smith can't play 40 more than 60 minutes, 70 minutes, whatever, just start him. Just fucking start him. Fucking hell. Tackles 16 to 15. So Jed Wallace and George Evans didn't make a tackle. Everyone else did. Corners 12 to 3. Yeah, all Jed Wallace corners. So we had 12 corners. They were all Jed Wallace corners, and they all did jack fucking shit. Can anyone else take a corner? Saville maybe. McNamara. Anyone left-footed? Murray Wallace left-footed? Can we try something fucking different when you're doing the same thing 12 times and not fucking working? I mean, a lot of smoke's been blowing up Jed Wallace's ass, but fucking hell, mate. It's a team game. Dispossessed 5-9. So there you go. So let's go on to this. This is basically a lot more clearer of what we've just seen in a few more bits. You can see here, Jade Cooper 7.39. Next best, George Saville, then Matt Smith. So Matt Smith comes off the bench, he comes on for 54 minutes. So he's got 40 minutes on the pitch and he gets the third highest score of a Millwall player, 6.64. Although there's not really much in it, because you go from 6.65 George Saville down to 6.24 for the other sub, Billy Mitchell. So that's 0.4. Not really much in it. So Jade Cooper stand out apparently, and then everyone else much of a muchness. Benikofobi just abysmal, 6.03. He nearly gets beaten by Mason Bennett in terms of score. I keep saying, if you get substituted for someone and they get a better score than you, that's bad on you, because they have less minutes on the pitch than you did, generally speaking. So you can see here, this is one. Billy Mitchell come onto the pitch on the 72nd minute. So he's had less than 20 minutes on the pitch. He has 20 minutes on the pitch. George Evans had 77 minutes on the pitch. And in the 20 minutes that Billy Mitchell was on, he did enough to get a higher score than George Evans did in 77 minutes. What the fuck is happening? Why isn't Billy Mitchell playing? Why is George Evans playing? There's a lot of problems with George Evans. Is he a fucking defender? Is he DMC? Is he MC? What's going on? No one knows. But you need someone with energy in there. That's what Billy Mitchell is. That's what even Ben Thompson is. Is he the best footballer? No, but he's got the energy. So this is it here. Billy Mitchell comes on. In 20 minutes, he does more than enough to get a higher score than George Evans. That is an indictment on George Evans' ability as a footballer in that game yesterday. And you can see where Ryan Lender comes on, but he doesn't get a better score than Murray Wallace. But Matt Smith comes on for McNamara, does get a better score than him. But that was a positional change, it's not like for like. So Matt Smith's going to do more up front. So that's not an indictment on Danny McNamara in any way. Just because it was a tactical change to bring someone forward in a forward position. So let's go through this. So we've seen all the shots. How many did we have on target? So we've got Jade Cooper with most shots, 5. Well, that most of them would have been headers, I assume. Jed Wallace 3, Shea Ojo 2, Matt Smith, George Evans, Benikofobi 1. So how many on target? 4. All of these shots, 4 on target. 3 from Jed. That's not bad from Jed Wallace. He had 3 shots and 3 were on target. That's all you can do in it. Get your shots on target. Matt Smith 1 and 1. Touches of the ball. Yeah, so Jed Wallace 90, Ballard 71, Jake Cooper 67, Hutchinson 67. Indeed. Aerials 1. Yeah, Cooper, Matt Smith. Yeah, we've seen that. Offensive. What happened? Shots on target. We've seen that. Unscheduled touches. Basically poor ball control going forward, like over dribbling, messing up a pass. Murray Wallace, Jed Wallace, Ojo, McNamara. Okay, defensively, who had the most tackles? Jake Cooper. Everyone had a tackle, basically, it looks here, except for George Evans. The one player in the middle of the park. Oh, Jed Wallace didn't have a tackle. So, Jed Wallace had the most time on the ball, the most touches, and he didn't win a tackle. Okay. Did he just strolling around waiting for everyone to give him the ball? How did that work out? Interceptions. 2-2-2. Hutch, Saville, McNamara. Okay. So Billy Mitchell, when he comes on, he has 1 tackle, 1 interception. Compared to George Evans, 0-0. 2 clearances. Billy Mitchell didn't have a clearance, and block shot. Billy Mitchell didn't have a block shot. Okay. Who had the most clearances? Hutch, Cooper, Ballard, George Evans. Block shots. Only 2. Okay. Fouls. Who gave away the most fouls? Okay. Not much to say about that. Passing wise. How bad was the passing? So passes, who had the most passes? Hutch, Ballard, Cooper, Jed Wallace 43. So Jed Wallace had 90 touches but only 43 passes. He had most of the possession of the whole game on it just for him, 8.3. But he's only passed it 43 times. Okay. Oh, holy fucking shit. I've just seen this. Look at this. Crosses. So I'm going, oh, Jed's crossing the ball. 26 crosses, 4 accurate. Jesus fucking Christ. I think we found out why we didn't fucking score. 26 crosses, 4 accurate. Oh my god. That what is that as a percentage? That is just fucking abysmal. That's, what's that, 0.2? 20, that's, what is that? That's awful. That's diabolical. You have 26 crosses, only 4 of them are accurate. Only 4 of them find a Millwall player. Now, if he's crossing it into space, like I've said before, sometimes the stats don't tell the true story of the game. You do need to watch the game. If you subscribe to iFollow, you can watch the full match replay from around 1 AM on a Saturday night. Sometimes they pass it into space because the player's running towards the ball. He doesn't just stand there, wait for the ball to get to him. But 26 and only 4 accurate. You got Shea Yojo here, 5 and 2. Just under 50%. George Saville 2 and 1, 50%. McNamara 2 and 0. Leonard 2 and 0. Okay. So passing accuracy, we've seen that. Mason Bennett 100, he had 4 passes. Shea Yojo 86.7 off of 30. You've got to say probably the standout one there will probably be George Saville 84.1 from 44, or Sean Hutchinson 78.6 from 56. It's easy to have a high pass accuracy if you don't actually pass the ball that many times, as we see here with Mason Bennett and Billy Mitchell, but at least you're doing the basics right. Where's George Evans on there? 62 from 35 passes. And again, Jake Cooper, even though he got highest rating for highest rated Millwall player according to this website from the game, 68.2 passing accuracy off of 44 passes. So not the best, not the best. And there's Jed Wallace, 69.8. No wonder with all these crosses that didn't go anywhere. Long balls, accurate long balls. Bart 19 to 5. Hutch 16 to 8. 7 and 1, that's not good. 7-4, that's better from Jed. Maybe you should stick to long balls. 6 to 3, George Evans. 5 and 2, 5 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 1 and 1, 1 and 1. So a lot of long balls being played there. Everyone's playing a long ball, even a phobie. So nearly everyone on the pitch played a long ball, except for Shea Ojo, McNamara, and Matt Smith. Well, you want one Matt Smith playing long balls. He's the one that they're trying to find with the long balls. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. Absolutely fucking abysmal. Two of the things that keep happening time and time again. I will bring them up again. I'm gonna end on this. The first shot the opposition have, it goes in. It's too many times that's happening. What the fuck is happening with that? Why what is that? What is that? Is that the booing and the kneeling and all that shit? Does it unsettle the players? What's happening? And again, second half coming out. Maybe it's because they've still got Gary Rout's drivel. What he said before the game and half time in their heads. Because again, second half, first shot, the second half, boom, goal. Time and time again. Go back through some of my stats videos from the games we've lost. You'll see it. You'll see it here. Go onto this website, experimental361.com. Go back through and see. You can go and look for yourself. Two things that always happen when we have a really shit result. The opposition score from the first shot they have, and they usually score straight after half time. And here we go. And then they defend for the rest of the match because they know we're going to score. We're barely going to score one goal, let alone two. So they're safe. They just got to ride it out for 20 minutes and fine. They get a win for the first time at a Den since 1999, which seems like not that long ago, but it's 22 years ago. Time flies, doesn't it? Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.